everybody. Hi, my Form 5 students who are much more serious. Hello, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me say hello? Can you hear me say hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can you see me say hello? Hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Hi everyone, my name is Teacher Uma. Welcome to Max's eKelas. Today I'm talking to the Form 5 students. So hi, I'll be sharing the slides in just a bit. But before I do that, I have a few announcements to share with everyone. And they are that one, register to the Maxis eKelas portal at ekelas.com.my. Your Form 5 students, I think you can find yourself there yourself. It's ekelas.com.my. I trust you with that. The Abang portal there will be posting class-related materials for students to do pre-reading a few days before the live tutorial and many other activities available for you to do. 2. Science and math classes are happening tomorrow. You may refer to the timetable on the portal at ekelas.com.my. 3. Subscribe to the Maxis eKelas channel here on YouTube so that you'll be notified for future classes, and please share our live tutorial to your other friends. You know, if you're going to have to attend class, might as well attend class together with friends, seeing as we won't be able to go to like real classrooms in the near future, might as well spend some time together online. Hi, Wai Hong. Hi, Rian. Hi, Shuktan. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for joining us today. Number 4, starting next week, stand a chance to win e-vouchers by participating in the quizzes during the live tutorial. And 5, grab the opportunity to be among the lucky 100 students to join the teachers in the Zoom during the live tutorial. To know more, stay tuned for the announcement by Abang Portal in the Max eKelas portal. Right. Those are my updates for today. Again, please share this link with your friends, spend time together, having conversations, ask questions, or just going through class together. All right. Without further ado, I'm now going to share the slides in 3, 2, 1, share. All right. Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about use of language in everyday life, part 1. Today's topic is going to be synonyms and antonyms. All right, let's go. Wait, hold on. Let me just see if everyone's up to date here. Can you see the slides? All right, there we go. Okay. What are synonyms? Now, as Form 5 students are going into SPM in a bit, I trust that you understand, I can identify what parts of speech are. Now, from there, we'll talk about synonyms. Synonyms are specifically words that have the same or similar meaning to one another. For example, the synonym for big is large. However, just because these words have similar meanings does not mean that they are interchangeable. Bukan senang-senangnya boleh tukarkan perkataan satu dengan perkataan yang kedua. When deciding on the synonym of a word, choose one that would have similar meaning. In this case means doesn't just work for you to say big and large have similar meanings. They need to have the same effect in the sentence, which is why I asked if you've identified parts of speech and can understand what the sentence is intending. Hi, Afrina. Hello, Hanan. Hello, hello, Arifin. No cap, printer. When deciding on the synonym of a word, choose one that has a similar meaning that you can use in a sentence. Now, which of these words can be a synonym of the word beautiful? Tick the answers below. So here we have a few answers here. It's more here. So a few answers here. We have lovely, charming, delicious, tasty, attractive, intelligent, and pretty. Which one do you think could be synonym for the word beautiful? Now, write down your answers below. What word do you think can be used here? Can lovely be a synonym for beautiful? Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Do you think charming could be a synonym to the word beautiful? Hi, Sophia. Thank you so much. Welcome to class. Can delicious be a synonym for the word beautiful? Do you think they can be? Say the word in the chat. Pretty. So pretty is a synonym. Thank you, Kibo. Thank you, Shuk. Any other answers? Can there be any other words that can match the word beautiful? Thank you, Hannah. We are pretty already. Any other word? Nurain agrees with the answer, pretty, yes. Any other word that can be a synonym for the word beautiful? Any other word that could be a synonym for the word beautiful? Say it now. Say it now in the chat. So yeah, what word do you think can be a synonym for the word beautiful? I think attractive is a good one. Yeah, Shultan, yes. Attractive could be a synonym for the word beautiful. Lovely boleh. Let's see. We'll take it down first. Charming could be one too. Anything else? Delicious. Is delicious a synonym for the word beautiful? This burger tastes beautiful. Would that be correct? We'll find out in a bit. If no one has any other answers, charming done. All right, let's find out now. By 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah, the words that are matched that are synonyms to the word beautiful are lovely, charming, attractive, and pretty. Um, Charming could be for guys and could be for gals. It really is a more on the term of like nuance. So we'll discuss in a bit. Okay, actually, I'll discuss it for a while. So charming is more a determinant in behavior and personality. I find the person charming. His personality is beautiful. Whereas if it's just beautiful, it's an exterior. It's how you perceive like visually something to be beautiful. Charming isn't really gender specific in this sense. What are antonyms? Antonyms are words that have the opposite meaning to another. For example, the antonym for big is small. The study of antonyms will help you choose the appropriate words when you write. Now, why is it important for you to know what antonyms are also? It's because that sometimes you do need to know the words, the antonym to words for comparison purposes, to make distinctions, to tell people what something is and what it is not. So let's match the words to the antonyms. Here we have two charts right now. So on this side, we'll put numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is just to help students are using their phones. It'd be easier for you to answer then instead of having to write everything out. It'd be C, D, F, G, H. Now, let's match number 1. 1 is above. What is the antonym for the word above? What is the antonym for the word above? Is it contract? Is it active? Is it below? Is it sane? Is it unite, subtract, rough, sharp? What is the antonym for the word above? 1C. Let's see here. Above, below. All right, thank you, Shukran. Anyone else? If not, we'll go to the second one. 2. What's the answer for number 2? Oh, cool, Kibo agrees with that too. 1 could be C. Hold on. Armila Izati answers 1 is C. Good job, good job. Shafiq thinks 1 could be B's, above and active. We'll think about that. Anyone have answer for number 2? Farhana answer 1 is C also. Number 2 is blunt. What's the antonym for the word blunt? Shukta answers for number 2 with keyboard 2. It could be H. So blunt and sharp. A blunt knife can't cut. A sharp knife can, perhaps. Number 3 is expand. We have answer for number 3. Wafi agrees with number 2 being H. Iron Balkis says 1 is C and 2 is H also. What's the answer for number 3? Expand. What's the answer for number 3? Expand. Could it be rough? Could it be sane? Could it be contract? Expand. Expansion. Domain expansion. Number 2, L. There's no L here. Number 3, expand. Anyone? Number 3, expand. Number 4, gentle. Gentle could be subtract, rough. 3F. We have answers from Shuktan. 3 could be answer F. Expand, subtract. And Sophia answers number 4, G. Gentle, rough. All right. Hannah answers number 3, could be F. Subtract. Okay. How about crazy or an idle? Number 5, idle. Number 6, crazy. What are the answers for that? 4 would be answer G. Hold on. 4, gentle, rough. Okay. 2, blunt. H, sharp. No worries, Imanacha. It's how we learn about things. But thank you for correcting that. Thank you so much. Balkis answer number 4, G. So gentle, rough. Expand. Shutan corrects his answer to, instead of 3, subtract to 3A. Sorry. Expand, contract. Domain contraction. Number 5. What's the answer for number 5? Melissa answered for number 6. Crazy. 6D, sane. So crazy and sane. Number 7, add. Number 5 is idols. Idle could be what? And number 8 is divide. So what could be an antonym for the word divide? We have 5B, idle, antonym active. All right, thank you, Wafi. Keyboard answers number 7, add, F, subtract, and 8 is divide. What is the antonym for divide? 5, idle, active, B. Thank you, Nurain Balkis. What's the last one? Number 8. Because number 8 I'll do it because the last one left, which is unite. So divide, unite. 8 is E. And let's check our answers in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so we got most of them correct. Above, the antonym for above is below. Number 2, blunt. Antonym for blunt is sharp. Antonym for expand is contract. So expanding and contracting. Gentle, the antonym for gentle is rough. So that's how you treat something. Idle, the antonym for idle is active. Crazy, the antonym for crazy is sane. Add, antonym for add is subtract. And finally, divide, antonym for divide isn't multiply, it's unite. All right, next one. Okay, so now that we've identified what antonyms are and what synonyms are, let's try to do this exercise. Fill in the blanks with suitable synonyms of the words in the brackets, which is why it's important for you to read the sentence and identify context here. Because like we've noticed before, some words can have different meanings and some antonyms may work in certain situations and may not. Like we had here, gentle being the antonym to rough, whereas rough has another antonym, smooth. That means the feature or the attribute of a surface. Rough hands, smooth hands. But here we have gentle, to treat something gently, and to do something roughly. So these are two different sets of antonyms. And synonyms work similarly too. Depending on the context, a word can change its meaning. And so its synonym also can be different. So number 1, the teacher wants Abu to, in bracket, confess that he stole the pencil. What do you think would be a suitable synonym for the word confess? What would be here a suitable synonym for the word confess? What do you think? So Kibo answers here first with admit. I'm gonna write it down first. Do you think there could be any other answer to this? So Wafi answers acknowledge. So I'll put that down to acknowledge. Acknowledge. So while everyone's thinking of other answers they could think of for number 1, number 2 is, do you need me to, in brackets, assist you? I am free right now. What would be a suitable synonym for the word assist? Synonyms for the word assist. Assists. Most likely you've seen assists maybe in football, or when someone assists the striker to shoot a goal. Shoot time puts the recognize. Shoot time, when you put the answer, would you mind putting the number 2 so I know which one you're referring to? Rian says for number 2, it could be help. So help would be a synonym here. Are there any other synonyms you can think of that would work in this sentence? While you think of that, I'll read out number 3. Yes, Wai Hong, help could be an answer. Number 3, please take the, in bracket, trash out tonight. What would be a suitable synonym for this one? Kibo put guide. Can help me guide? Assist guide. Is guide for number 2, Kibo? Please put number there so I know which one you're referring to. Hannah and Azaria agree that number 2 could be help. Number 3, Iman Ajab says garbage. So that could be a word. Any other synonyms you can think of for the word for number 3? The word trash. ID says that it could be trash. It could be rubbish. Good job. And Amila also thinks it could be rubbish too. All right. While you think of more synonyms for these sentences, I'll go for number 4 now. That is some caramel filling in the middle of the tart, middle in bracket. What's a good synonym for the word middle? Aisha, Hannah, and Amila also agree that the word could be rubbish. Any other synonyms you can think of? Number 4, some caramel filling in the middle of the tart, middle being the bracket. So what could be a synonym for that? Rian says for number 4, center. So that's a good synonym. Is there any other word you can think of? Why Hong answers rubbish for number 3. Let's see. Number 5, you can, in brackets, start answering your examination questions now. What's a synonym that's suitable for the word start? Wai Hong and Aisha also agree that the word center could be used for number 4, middle, synonym center. Number 5, synonym for the word start. And the final one, number 6, please give me one more opportunity. I promise I will be a better person. Opportunity is in brackets. What's a good synonym for the word opportunity? Number 5, we have Rian, Shuk, and also Wai Hong and Kibo answering with the word begin. You may now begin your papers. All right, so that's one really good synonym. Are there any other synonyms you can think of? Number 6, chance given to us by Danish Ayman. Chance. Please give me one more chance. I promise I'll be a better person. All right, with all the answers here, does anyone have any other words you can think of as a synonym? If not, I shall now share the next slide in 3, 2, 1. Checking answers now. Thank you, Azira Islan. And also Armila. Good job, everyone. So here we have number 1. Number 1 is admit. Able to admit that he stole the pencil. Acknowledge it is slightly off because acknowledge is to pay attention to give attention to see, to be aware, and to say that you notice this thing. Acknowledge would be someone acknowledging his admission or confession, but the word here would be admit. Number 2, do you need me to help you? Correct. Please take the garbage out tonight. Rubbish would also work, but garbage here is particularly more precise. Number 4, there is some caramel filling in the middle center of the tart. We can begin answering your examination questions now. Please give me one more chance. I promise that I'll be a better person. All right, I think we're good here. Disposal out tonight? No. Disposal is not a precise synonym to use here. You're on the right track, but I don't think it would be perfect for this sentence here. Because disposal, I will go for like disposal shoot, or like the naming of an item for that specific action for disposal. Rubbish also isn't precise enough here because rubbish could just mean random rubbish in particular. Garbage would be garbage you want to throw out. But I would say rubbish would be, I don't know. I feel rubbish would be a good enough answer too. But in this sense, the word we chose was garbage. All right. Now same exercise, but we're reversing it now. Find the suitable antonym for the words in the brackets. All right. So number 1 is, this is an external problem. We will discuss the issue with the management first. This is an external problem. We will discuss the issue with the management first. And number 2, it is legal to smuggle drugs into the country. So what is antonyms for the word external and the word legal? What are antonyms for the word external and also legal? While you think of answers, I'll read the third one. This is the first time I want to hear about this. Please do not make the same mistake again. So let's see. Danish answer for number 2, illegal. Incorrect spelling there. Sophia, yes, illegal. All right. Hold on. All right. This is an internal by Wai Hong, correct? I guess we'll find out after this. Internal. Shukta Hana also agree. Number 2 is illegal. Number 3, this is the first time I want to hear about this. What is the antonym for the word first? Number 4 is please be more careless next time. What's the antonym for the word careless? Hana answers first with number 3 as being last. This is the last time I want to hear about this. Who's heard that sentence being said to them before? Number 4, please be more careless next time. And number 5 is she is laughing in the hall. Please check up on her. What is the antonym for the word laughing? Number 4, given to us first by Kibo, followed by Danish, Shuk, and Ideal. Please be more careful next time. Number 5, she is something laughing in the hall. Please check up on her. What's an antonym for laughing? And final one is number 6. We have different personalities. We have something personalities. What are the antonyms for laughing and different? Number 5, given to us first by Kibo, Ideal, Melissa, also the same thing, crying. Let's put that crying then. Crying. And then number 6, we have same. Everyone's agreeing on that one. So we have same personalities. However, is that correct though? So same is one synonym, but what's a more precise synonym here? What other words do you think could be antonym? What could be a more precise antonym to the word different? Same would differ. If we're using the word different, it would be same. Imagine answer similar, so it could be that too. We'll find out after this. Let's check the answers now. Unless we have other words for that could be antonyms here. Before careful, more or less the same. Okay, let's check out the answers in 3, 2, 1. Share the answers. All right. So number 1 is internal. We got that right. Number 2 is illegal. Number 3 is last. Number 4 is careful. Number 5 is crying. And number 6 is we have identical personalities. Now, because the opposite of different could be similar, could be the same, could be identical, but here because we're talking about antonyms, the opposite of different is exactly the same. And for the sentence, we have something personalities, we have identical personalities. I don't blame you if you choose the word similar. I would go with similar too. It's a word that would work, but identical here would be a much more precise answer. And given the choice, if they give you multiple choice questions, multiple choice answers, identical would be the more precise antonym for the word similar, for the word different in this sentence. All right. Which is why it's important for you to really think through about all the possible antonyms in the question. If you can think of as many, then you can choose the best one. All right. And that's it for today. You can clear all this now. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in class and for being a part of this. Thank you for being attentive and answering questions in the group. It was a lot of fun when students do that, when they answer, when they attempt questions, when they try and make mistakes, because we learn more from our mistakes than we do from just getting things right. I also appreciate that if you go to the Maxis eKelas portal and sign up there. If you do the exercises there, if you attempt the classes there, we have a better idea of what you do know, what you don't know, and we can improve from there. Like we learned today that when identifying antonyms and synonyms, it's always best to find top 3 answers or top 3 words that are synonyms and antonyms, and then choosing the best one. Danish Aiman, if tidak ikut skema jawapan, but jawapan boleh terima, still correct ke sir? So when in that situation, it would be incorrect because the more precise word there would be identical. So in exams, when that kind of question comes up, or if you're thinking of an antonym or synonym, usually it's a subjective question, or there are going to be multiple answers that you can choose from. That's the examiner's problem. But for students, bila tengah nak cuba jawab soalan macam ni, pastikan untuk cari 2-3 potential synonym ataupun antonym. Daripada situ, pilih yang paling tepat, yang berkait dengan sentence yang awak tengah jawab tu. When you find antonyms and synonyms, when we tell you that we look for similar words and then the best one that fits the sentence. Tadi cikgu kasih contoh that gentle, the antonym of gentle is rough, but rough has another antonym which is smooth. Depending on the sentence, rough can have 2 different antonyms, which is why you give a list and then choose the best one. I would recommend choosing 3 and then choose the best one, because you also want to manage your time. So if you're unsure about it, you circle the question number and then come back to it later if you have more time. So in the SPM, if that kind of question comes up, you're prepared for it. Don't go with the first one. Whenever you're rushing, you might choose, oh, ni perkataan ni saja, ni opposite. And then you choose that and it could be wrong. So try to choose the best answers. But don't worry too much about it. After if you've done the three synonyms or antonyms and choosing the best one, and you're like, is this gonna work? If it works in context and it's close enough, usually the examiner will have a few answers that will fall within it. So it will fall within the schema for your exams. So don't worry too much about it. But yeah, like I said, don't make that careless mistake of looking for the word and looking for the opposite immediately. Make sure to read the context of sentence and find the best answer. All right, good question. Thank you for asking that. I hope to see you and everyone else sign up on our portal, because I would love to see you be part of the 100 people on our Zoom class where I can answer your questions better, talk to you in person, and maybe even see your face or have a live conversation about it. Because right now on YouTube, there's going to be a small delay. I'm explaining because you're a Form 5 student. I trust you understand this. So if you're on Zoom, we can interact on a faster rate, and that will help a lot in our learning experience. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is Max's eKelas. My name is Teacher Uma. I hope this class was enjoyable. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to give me feedback, please feel free to do so. I would love to see it. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Teacher Uma, and I'll see you in the next class. Don't forget, there's no other science and math, so please attend that. The schedule is on our portal, so sign up. All right. Bye. Thank you so much.